Testing. Testing. Hello, hello. Ah, we have a problem here, Morpheus. Hold on 1 second. We have a problem. All right. And as usual, the music's way too loud. So, I don't know. I'm glad I got a little bit quiet. So this is the Amazon's installer. I don't even know if the installer is going to run yet. Let's find out. Okay, so the servers aren't up yet. This is the New World client. It looks very much like the New World client did when I played New World, you know, maybe 8 months to a year ago. We are Eastern. We may be able to... I was hoping... It doesn't look like they have it. I was hoping that they had the loading animate or the loading cinematic still in here. And the old client, you actually could play it. Like you could go in and actually play it, but it doesn't look like in this particular one that they have it. I'm gonna look around and see. Yeah, there's not gonna be any worlds yet, right? Yeah, no worlds available because they haven't turned it on. So this goes online the 25th. I just want to do this quick video to say that I will be playing Amazon's New World. I will be streaming it pretty much all the time I play it. And the game should be online the 25th, which is Tuesday at some point. I don't know exactly what time yet. I'll have to look that up. But I'll be doing a lot of Amazon, and it goes all the way through the 2nd of September. So I'm going to be doing a lot of New World. Just seeing with how they've changed the game. And so that'll be cool. It'll be something new. And I've been desperately looking for some kind of a new MMO to play. And it's too bad they don't have... They even used to have, like in the client I played, they even had a... It does feel a lot smoother though. It's a lot smoother than it was. In the client that I played, there was actually a cinematic that actually played. And even outside the cinematic, there was a hardware tester, a tool that went through and tested your machine and tried to see, what the settings should be. And I don't see any of that here. We have been communicated that the NDA is completely lifted for this preview, so that's why I'm able to stream everything. And anyways, just want to let you guys know that on the 25th I will be streaming New World. So that's all for this video. It's not live yet, Reptilian. This video is just me saying, hey, the client's here. I finally got it installed in Steam. I actually had to create a new Steam account to get this installed correctly because there's something wrong with my other Steam account, and it's not an issue that's just me. A lot of people are having the issue where, for whatever reason, their Steam client is not downloading stuff. I had to jump through just loops and hurdles to get Horizon Zero Dawn to work. And I've even uninstalled Steam and reinstalled it, and it still doesn't fix the issue, so I don't know what's going on with my old account. But it is something on Steam's end. Hopefully they'll get it fixed. If not, I'll have to just continue to use my new account. This account actually seems to work. I was able to plug in the activation key for New World into my new Steam account, and it downloaded it, which is interesting because I had actually plugged that same activation key into my old Steam account. And if I tried to plug it back into my old Steam account, it says, hey, you've already activated this. So the fact that it allowed me to activate it in my new account as well is really interesting, although my new account is linked to my old account sort of, and there's some sort of family sharing thing that Steam has, so it's very odd and bizarre. But anyway, I just want to let you guys know that the servers do go up, right? The worlds aren't available right now. They will be coming online on the 25th, and I'll be streaming Amazon's New World then, and I'll be streaming it a lot from the 25th all the way through the 2nd of September. And then after that, we'll see what games I play. But anyways, that's all for this video, and it'll be fun. Yeah, I think Reptilian, you said you're playing it too? Yeah, I'll let you know. I don't know how many servers they're going to have. I really don't. So I would imagine they probably would just have. I don't even know if it's a global like test. You know what I mean? Or if it's just U.S. or if it's U.S. and Europe. I'd have to go back to their site and look it up. But the game has great graphics. It really does. The gameplay, like when I played it, was good, and that was like 8 months ago at least. I actually, and it's too bad because there was an NDA then. That's why there's no videos of it on my channel. So I had recorded some video of it though, and but I've long since I think deleted that video, unfortunately. Although I've got an old hard drive in my closet here in a drive enclosure that may actually have videos of New World on it, of when I played it, and I might try to dig that drive out and plug it into my new computer and see if I can find those videos, because it'd be fun to see what they look like. I hope I didn't delete them, but I do believe that I did, because that old computer was kind of running out of drive space, so I was kind of wiping out, because I was eating up a lot of drive space, a lot of videos. But yeah, Reptilian, I'll certainly let you know what server I'm going to go on. Let's take a look. I don't know. Let's see what is the date though. So if you go to New World, right, and sign in, right, and it's weird because it uses your Amazon. It's linked to my Amazon account. I did click sign in. I thought I did. Okay, so we are signed in, and go to news, and let's see, dev update, forum account creation. I've already created my here's the preview. So here's the preview. So they're calling it the New World preview, and you can see here that these are all the people there that have been invited. And basically, if you pre-ordered the game before August 25th, even if you pre-order it today, you're still going to get an invite to play it. You still can play, and it's from the 25th through the 2nd, through September 2nd. So it'll say down here, August. See, you can check your game library on August 21st for New World preview to install the game in advance of the event. Please be advised that you will not be able to log into the New World and start playing until August 25th at 9 a.m. PT. So we're going to go 9. I think that's like, I don't know, like 2 p.m. my time. 9 a.m. PT to EST. It's probably like 2 p.m. my time. Okay, so 12 p.m. to EST. That doesn't say EST. That is not EST. So 9 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, so actually 12 noon. So 12 o'clock on the 25th, the servers will go live. Yeah. And so North America, Central Europe, Asia, and wow. So yeah, these are all the regions that they're actually going to be releasing this. And I'll be, of course, I will definitely be picking Reptilian, a North American East server, since I'm in Florida. So that'll be, definitely the server I'm going to go into. And yeah, it'll be cool. The forums, let's see. I'm on the forum as well. If you go to game. And you can see here is my account, Caffeine Injected. And they don't really have anything on the forums right now. I don't even think you can post anything right now. Here's all that really is visible. And these are across different languages. So basically, really all you're going to see is this one here, the Welcome to the Preview event post. And I'm not able to respond to this post. So the forums are created, and you can create your account on the forums, but you can't post anything yet. I imagine these will be available to post sometime, right before the 25th. Here's my account. Let's go to my account preferences. And there I am. And you see I've got the same little, image that I use for my YouTube site as my banner. So, yeah, so we're ready. We're ready to do some New World. It'll be fun. I'm actually looking forward to it. I liked New World. New World was a lot of, chopping down trees and mining rocks and taking, you'd build a campfire and you'd, craft, arrows out of wood and feathers, the feathers you would get from killing turkeys. So every arrow you make, you have to go farm all the mats, all the materials. It's kind of like Horizon Zero Dawn. Same thing. I'd have to kind of farm some of the materials to use to make arrows. And then you start off and you really don't have much of anything. I think you might have, at least when I played the last time, I think I had maybe a sword or a rude axe or something. I had something because I did attack people and kill them. But then you very quickly pick up rocks off the ground. You grab sticks off the ground, and you craft very crude wood and stone tools. Tools, for mining and for What was the other thing you used them for? Oh, for weapons. So you'd have like a wooden axe, and then you might have like a stone, a stone mining pick, and then you would upgrade. You would go mine some iron. And then you'd make like an iron axe and an iron pick, and maybe iron arrows. And then you'd mine the next level of stone, and then you would have the higher level. So maybe you'd have the mithril axe and the mithril mining pick, and maybe mithril arrows. So it's all kind of based on what level of ore and stones. Kind of reminds you of back in the old days when they had the Bronze Age and the Iron Age and all those different ages, which really referred to what was the metal that was the primary used for creating items, weapons and armor and things. Yeah, so you basically are building those things up. You have building tools, so you can build walls and kind of fortresses, sort of. And you can put in workstations in those fortresses for crafting stations, so you can construct a blacksmithing station and a tannery and those types of things you'd have in any kind of an MMO. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And I don't think there's any limitations, so I'm pretty sure you can do all the professions. Oh wait, no, yeah, you can. But basically what it does is it gives you a list of all the skills and all the professions. And when you level up, you have skill points and you just apply them where you want. So if you wanted to be, a leather worker, you would apply your skill points from leveling into leather working. And, you could also apply them into, blacksmithing. But it's not going to be advantageous to try to do a lot of them because obviously you're not going to get as deep into those skill trees as you would like. I think it's also very similar to that isometric MMO that I can't think of right now. that's fairly popular. It's the same type of crafting system, though. There are a lot of MMOs have that type of crafting system where you can do as many professions as you want, but you only have so many talent points. So, and I don't know if I think there is a limit too. So you can only reach a certain level. So you're only going to get so many talent points. So, do you want to be like, if you think of the crafting professions in a tier level, if you think of it like A, B, C, D tier, do you want to be a C level, blacksmith, leather worker, alchemist? Or do you want to just be an A level alchemist? You know what I mean? So it depends on how deep down those trees you want to go. If for whatever reason you only wanted to go so deep into 2 or 3 of those professions, then yeah, you could do that. But if you need to go all the way, higher, deeper into those professions to get a certain thing, then you're pretty much going to be focusing on that one alone. So that's typical of a lot of MMOs, but not so typical of some others like World of Warcraft, where you are hard limited to just 2, which I've always thought was a very bad system in World of Warcraft. I always thought that if they just would have gave you 1 more and said you could have 3 professions, that would have been great, because then you could have had blacksmithing, engineering, and mining, right? Or you could have leatherworking, tailoring, and skinning. I always thought if they would have made it 3 professions in a while, it would have been much superior, much better. But the new things they've added to this game really are the different types of AI into the game. They've improved the AI. They've also added a lot of different types of enemies that didn't exist before. So when I played the game, the only kind of enemies you were really going to run to in New World, the only time enemies you're really going to run into New World were like, some zombies or some, like a bear, a wolf, stuff like that. But now they have other different types of humanoid types creatures. I think they have like elves, and they have like corrupted people that have been corrupted by the corruption that exists on the island. And they also have, I think, some, like I said, like elemental people, like dryads or something. And I think there's a few others. So they've added a lot more PvE. But like, from what I hear in the last stress test, they have a long way to go yet. They still have quite a ways to go before all of the PvE stuff's really there and fleshed out. So that's why they postponed the game, which is good. The thing you have to look at with New World is Amazon Game Studios really, really, really wants to be a major player in the game market, because Amazon is huge, right? Amazon has so much money, and they wanted to be big into selling food online, so they bought out Whole Foods. They wanted to be big into other things, and so they're kind of like Microsoft. If they want to get into a certain sector, they just buy it out. Well, Amazon just recently announced that they are going to publish that really, really popular isometric ARPG that's going to be published pretty soon in the United States and global. And Amazon has offered to be the publisher for that game. So Amazon's trying to be a major player in the industry, in the game industry. But the biggest reason they're doing it is because the Amazon services, right? Amazon has a ton of services you can use for your web services, your game services, and so they're trying to provide these services to everybody to make money. So they're really trying to get into the gaming market. So I don't think we need to be concerned about the fact that they keep delaying New World, because they have, let's face it, they have endless pockets. They're not going to run out of money. And I do think that they really want to put out something that's good. And they do have people that work in the studio, the developers and stuff, that are really have a lot of experience in the industry. So I think if you keep giving them more time, New World could turn into a fantastic game. And I can tell you right now that graphically, and the base systems of the game, just moving around through the world, using the weapons and the graphics are very good. They're very, very good. So I didn't run into too many issues playing the game, other than that the enemy AI was atrocious. And I know they've been working on that. Anyways, that's it for this video. I just want to let you guys kind of announce to you guys that I will be playing New World on the 25th, and that the client is already available to people who pre-ordered the game. The servers just aren't online yet. And that's it. I hope everybody has a great Sunday, and I'll talk to you again really soon. Peace out.